that was actually a nice surprise that there are people waiting for me. Well, actually, that is like story of my life because I'm always late everywhere. But hi everyone. So let me find myself on YouTube so we can get started. I'm actually well prepared this time. I'm not sure if that is going to work better, but I don't have to run up and down the stairs to get my iPad and everything. I had everything set up tonight. Goedenavond. Okay, so I need to turn myself off. I don't want to hear myself. Okay, so the other 2 weeks, last 2 weeks, when I did my live, around like literally 8 o'clock or something, YouTube kind of decided to lower my quality or something, just to do something with the quality of my video. So I hope it's not going to do that again. We'll see. So good to see you, everybody. Hi. So I'm going to do my very best again to look at the comments, but I'm not so good at doing multiple things at the same time. So I'm sorry if I don't answer you. But I have a couple of really cool mods in my chat, if I did it correctly. So, yeah, well, we're doing steampunk today. So that is, well, it seems like I'm doing quite a lot of steampunk, but to be honest, I'm not really sure what steampunk is. Yeah, I do know what steampunk is, but it's more like, what are we going to create that isn't, that I haven't done yet, you know? So, yes, this is like really familiar for me. So it isn't like really new or anything what I just laid down here, but I thought, okay, so if I'm not going to be original with the things that I'm going to use, let's challenge myself with some colors that I didn't use already. So I'm going to work, or at least I'm planning to work with brown, and I'm going to work with maybe rose gold and silver. So that is my kind of planning for today. So if you haven't been to my channel earlier and you like it, please hit subscribe. And if you like my video, please hit the thumbs up, because with thumbs up and with the likes and with the comments and the chats and everything, it's just better to, or your video gets more attention on YouTube. So thank you for your thumbs up and for your subscribing and your chatting, and well, have fun. Okay, so first, I'm not sure if you guys follow me on Instagram, but I actually revived my IGTV last week, or maybe last couple of weeks, and I thought I could show you guys live what I did on IGTV, and that video did very, very well, so I thought it could be fun to show you guys what I did. So it's actually just a really, really easy way to create texture on your mixed media pieces. So what I did, I first going to add some black gesso to this. I got rid of all the boxes that we had laying around in the house, and after I threw them in our garden shed, I figured, oh well, I kind of forgot to hold on to some of the boxes to create tags with. So I was kind of panicking, but I had these laying around. So this is just gray board or chipboard, I'm not sure what it is, but it's going to work well, I think. Where are my towels? So first I'm going to create, I'm going to make these black. I got a lot of old brushes in here. So you are talking in French and I'm quite good in English, but I really can't talk French. So now I'm really curious about what you guys are saying to each other. But either way, I'm glad you guys are here. Oh, really? Cool. So that's like a multiple translation because I'm translating my own thoughts, like from Dutch to English, and then you're translating my Dutch to English to French. That's cool. So the chat at Nuneka was like going crazy. You guys are talking so fast. It's like hard to keep track of everything that you guys are saying. En dan zou ik het ook in het Nederlands kunnen doen. Dat scheelt wel 1 keer vertalen. Oh, echt super. Okay, so I kind of automatically went to Dutch. So what I wanted to say was that I really like the fact that you are all watching. So that was weird. That felt like a brain fart. So guys, are you all watching from like the beginning on right now? Because that is a long time. We started at 1. Hey, Miriam. So I tried to remember you guys, like from last week or the week before that, but I'm so bad at names. I can't remember names. So I really hope that most of you are coming back, but I'm not sure. So I teach gym classes and I need to friend people on Facebook because otherwise I don't remember their names. And I'm like, yay, come on, you. And that's really weird. So I always friend everybody on Facebook for that reason. And because they are nice, but also because it's easy. Oh, leuk Mirjam. Hi Claudia. So I could speak Dutch to you as well if I talk slowly. Thanks, Karen. Yeah, I was a bit less active on my channel for some months because we moved a year ago and well, life. I had this new job and well, we all know how that goes. But now with the being home and everything, it kind of helped me to get back on track. So I really like that. Yeah, well, I think, Cindy, that even your name is hard to remember for me. Hey, Anja. Yeah, your native language is always easier than another one, right? Okay, so what I'm doing now, I'm just crinkling some masking tape. I kind of forget to tell you guys what I'm doing. But this is, well, I think this is the most easy way to create texture on your projects. It's just super easy and it looks really pretty. So you may think now, how can this be pretty? But you'll see. Folk. Oh, but what? That is something that I really should like Google or something because I wouldn't know what to create for it. Yes, it's gesso. Oh, let me show you the top of the jar. That's easier. Karen, het is gewoon schildersteep. Dus hetzelfde. So it's called masking tape, but we also call it painter's tape or something like that. Ja, ik dacht al, Sarah, dat moet natuurlijk Belgisch zijn, dat kan niet anders. So I kinda promised myself that I would pay more attention to the chat because I find it quite difficult to focus on both. But yeah, I hope I will manage. Oh, dat is niet erg, Karen. Ik vertaal het af en toe wel. En er zijn volgens mij ook wel wat Nederlandse dames in de groep. Dus dan kunnen zij misschien ook wel vertalen voor je als je iets niet weet. Okay, so I'm going to add some black gesso on top of this tape. And I'm planning on creating somewhat of a moon landscape, I guess. I'm not sure why, but it's just because I know how this texture is going to look like because I already created it last week. And it's moony. Is moony even a word? Yeah, but don't we love everything, Alexandra? Like literally everything. Thanks, Karen. I'm glad that it's something that everybody finds difficult and it's not just me. Like this lack of focus of me is giving me a hard time sometimes, but yeah, I somehow managed to do this, but I'm not sure because probably one of the two gets a little less attention. Like further in the stream, so or I'm going to mess up the chat, or I'm going to mess up my piece. But either way, I'm going to mess up one of them. Yeah, everything. We can work with everything. Yeah, well, Cindy, the first time that you do this, I was kind of laughing at myself because I was talking to myself, and I was like, how can I need to entertain people or something, but I'm talking to my phone, so how am I going to do that? But now I'm used to it, and the first that I did were in Dutch, so that's easier. And now even with the gyms, our gyms are closed in the Netherlands, so I teach gym classes with a live stream on Facebook, which is super fun. But also it was really the first thing that they did at the gym was calling me like, Cindy, you gotta help. You're really good at this. You have experience with live streams, so it may come in handy as well. Yeah, this is one of the first things that I learned when I did mixed media, and I thought I could show you guys this because it's so easy and it looks fun, and yeah. But I also did this in a new video that is going to be uploaded, I think, tomorrow. So now you already had the sneak peek. Okay, Olga, so I'm glad that you say this. It's funny that you say, I feel entertained. Okay, so next up, I'm going to add even more texture because I like it. And this is the texture Sand Paste by Finnabair, which looks like this. And if you wonder what I'm using or where to get it, I added a list of supplies in the description box. Please note that they are affiliate links, so if you decide to order anything through my links, I will receive a small commission for it. But it's not like you pay anymore, but it's just that I get paid a little. So thank you if you do. But mostly tonight it's just for you guys so you know what I used. And I'm not very good at planning ahead, so I probably won't use everything that is on my list, and I probably will use some things that aren't there. But hey. Thanks, Alan. I really, really enjoy doing these lives because I meet so many new people. It's fun. Okay, so this really isn't sticking quite good today, but it's okay. So I really like this color, but I know that I will cover it in black gesso in a few minutes, but you could easily just leave it like this because it's just a gorgeous color. Helen, I'm from the Netherlands. So you were like, okay, so she isn't English, she isn't American. Where does she come from? Yeah, you could definitely do live streams as a beginner because we can all learn from each other. And I don't really like the whole beginner or experienced crafter thing because I've been doing this for some years, but I could easily learn from somebody that is only doing this like for the first time. So why not learn from each other? Yeah, that's true. The Genesis hop. That was yesterday, right? I would actually join that. It's a bit busy right now, so I didn't know if I could make it yesterday, and I always like to well, have enough attention and time to spend on my live streams and on my videos, so it was too bad I couldn't join. But it's not a live hop, right? But it's cool because it's for beginners and I like that. But what do you mean, Olga, with add-ons in it? Because like this paste with the sand in it, or? Great, thank you. I'm glad you like those videos, guys. Well, I actually started a Patreon website last year, but then it really didn't do what I hoped it would do. And I decided to quit again. And then I found these tutorials last week from my Patreon. I was like, oh, let's upload these to my channel. People could actually really think these are helpful. Why not do that? So now I'm going to add a little more paste. Yeah, you're probably going to need this. I'm sorry, Olga. I'm sorry up front. Okay, so this won't be working because I'm adding crackle paste to something that is wet. That is not going to work. But I'm going to do this anyway. I have a mind of my own. And so does my paste. This. Okay, so I need to leave this and get it dried because this won't work. Oh well, that's like the story of the life of a crafter. Like inky fingers, paste on fingers, paste under nails. Well, what we have more? Paint in my hair, paint on my clothes. Thank you. Well, it's super, super easy. Okay, so if you're enjoying the video, please do a thumbs up. Thanks, Alexandra. Yes, it would mean the world. Well, I do like mess. I do like this, but I like it to clean it afterwards too. Thanks, Alexandra. Thanks, Karen. You girls are amazing. Dankjewel, Mirjam. Dat is echt super. Thanks, girls. And maybe guys, but I don't know. Oh, wow. Thanks, Cindy. So now we've got three Cindys here. So we've got Cindy McDonald. We've got the other Cindy whose last name I forgot, but her first name I remember. And well, I was in the chat earlier and I was like, who's Cindy are they talking to? To me or to her? Or okay, so yeah. I'm not sure why I'm telling you guys this, but okay, so I'm going to leave this because this needs some time to dry. So I could also call this like Cindy's favorite techniques or something, because I'm going to show you guys some of my favorite techniques. And for the people that are joining for the first time, I'm going to tell you a little secret about my table, just because I think this works really well. I'm using a glass tabletop on top of my tabletop with a photograph sheet kind of backdrop. I think it's a backdrop underneath. So that's why my table looks like it is wood, but it actually is glass. And that is really, if you are planning to do videos or something, or you just want to make nice pictures, this is so easy. Yeah, this is a really cool group, Miriam. So many people, so supportive. It's crazy. And you're watching with a big group of people. So if you are, if you want to support us, and in this case me, a bit more, please share this video on your social media as well, because that would really help. Yes, it's glass. Yeah. So that's just so easy. And I must say, I thought it would really like scratch or anything, and it wouldn't be useful after maybe a couple of months, or maybe I needed to replace it after a year or something. But I already have this table or this top for like 2 years, I guess, and it's only scratching a little by now, but you don't see it. That's so perfect. It works really well. Yeah, it does, but look, you can see it here. I've got my lights set up in a way that you can see the reflection on my table. So just a little how to how to make your videos look nice. And I'm not sure if you guys enjoy me telling you this, but I actually spent some money on a subscription for Adobe. So I'm using Premiere Pro for my videos to edit them. And I know that a lot of mobile apps can do the job, but I really like all the things that come with Premiere Pro, and I can create really cool videos. So that's something to look into maybe as well. Yeah, Candy. That's the easy thing. I like this. It's just, I really wanted a glass work mat, but then I found out that the one by Tim Holtz is brown, or no, it's black. And I didn't really like the idea of having a black background for my videos. So then I fused this one with a white sheet of paper underneath. But then I thought, well, let's do something differently. So I ended up cutting this backdrop in 2 pieces, one for my photos and one underneath my table, and I'm all happy. It really looks nice. Yeah, but they are so expensive. Oh, wow. Is ding helemaal gestopt dan? Movie Maker. Hey, Katja. Nice to see you here too. It's so cool to see so many of my crafty friends here. I like that. So wow, it's stuck. I created some of these resin pieces. I'm using fast curing polyurethane resin. I hope I pronounce it correctly. But it's like a fast curing resin. It's done within 10 minutes. And I really like the fact that I can decide on what to create like now and have some resin pieces ready in 10 minutes. So that is really, really great. The only thing is that it doesn't really, paint is covering not as easy as on maybe clay or anything. So that's something to keep in mind. Alexander, and the thing is, if you subscribe now to Adobe, there is this discount going on. So you get the whole suite for, I think, 36 euros. So I was kind of fed up about it because I needed to pay the whole price. And I'm using After Effects as well sometimes. And I do use Photoshop, of course. So, but I need them anyway. Hi, Bailey. Welcome. Okay, let's do another layer of black gesso. Like, gesso is my best friend, and especially the black one. And when you are just beginning with mixed media, I would definitely recommend to start with black. Because working on black, I think working on black is a bit easier than on white. And it's a bit more forgiving if you do something that you might not feel really great about. And you can easily start over again by just adding a new layer of gesso, of course. So if you just tuned in, I would really love to see you subscribe to my channel, of course. And please give a thumbs up to the video so it's more visible on YouTube. And I have a list of supplies added in the description box if you are curious about the things that I use. So not everything that I use is available at scrapbook.com. So like the Midform Castings, it's a Polish brand, which is amazing. But you can buy it everywhere, but you can visit their Facebook page to check out where to get it. So I think they're, well, probably sold quite worldwide. So there should be some place near you that sells Midform Castings. What are Midform Castings? I'm telling you this, and I was like, did I tell you what Midform Castings are? But those are the metal pieces. So I'm now going to add a bit more, just more detailed parts of these cogs and everything. And this really, really cool steampunk heart is created with a mold by Stamperia. You know, the brand that is like so beautifully pronounced by Nuneka. Stamperia. I really like that. I like Spanish like a lot, but I can literally tell you one thing in Spanish, and that is like the whole "¿Cómo estás?" And that is like the farthest that my Spanish goes. No, it's PU resin, so polyurethane resin. Yeah, and maybe you should teach me a little bit Spanish someday. I really like Spanish, but I can't talk. Like nothing. I can't understand it. Okay, so this is going to take way too long. Yeah, we should definitely do this like collection post with all the finished projects again. That is so cool. And I think it's so cool that you that we organize this hub and that you can check out like the same theme but made so differently by everybody, and that is really cool. And it's like a bunch of inspiration. That would be a good idea, I guess. It's like Spanish is like the second world language, maybe the third, together with English and Chinese. So it would be like come in handy. Real good. Okay, that was a really weird sentence, but you guys know what I wanted to say, right? So now I'm in a fight with this little cog because it's not going to cover with my black gesso. This is not working. So I'm just doing this all day. Just watching you guys chat a little. So you can find amazing casting resin on, I think, Amazon. And that is the same type of resin that I'm using, but my resin cures a bit more white, a little bit less yellow. Ah, thank you, Angela. That is so cool. I really love you guys. I'm still a little bit mind blown by all the support that we are getting from you guys. It's so cool. I feel so appreciated and so meaningful or something. It's just, yeah, it really feels good. Okay, so now I'm quite done with the whole painting black, but maybe I should have done this earlier, but I actually don't ever really prepare my live streams. Not like this, because I'm always like, I want to show you guys every little thing in the process. Thank you, Tiffany. You know that you're one of my biggest examples, right? Tiffany learned me a lot. She's been active for so many years, and I think she's really is an example for a lot of us. She's like our crafty mom. Thank you, Cindy. You have been following me like for so long. That is really cool. I feel so connected to you all, but especially the people that are like following me for so many, well, maybe years even. That is really cool. Okay, so this is done. I'm done. Carol, which mold do you mean? Because this is Temperia, this is finnabair, dusty attic chipboard, mid from castings. Super lief, Mirjam. Nou, is ook echt leuk. So, I've been into watercoloring lately. So, if you guys want to check that out, I'm not promoting anything. But if you do want to check it out, I started my exclusively Instagram account for painting because I wanted to have, you know, I'm always envious about those really nice looking, pretty Instagram accounts, and mine, well, it looks like it's a real big mess. It kind of reflects my head, I think. So I wanted this clean, nice, pretty Instagram for my paintings. So I started a one too. So if you want to follow me or maybe check it out, it's sin underscore paints. Not a really creative name, but well, it covers it. Yeah, I did it again. Thank you. Yeah, I kind of said myself, but then today I thought I can do people too. I'm pretty sure I can do people too. If I can paint dogs, I can do people. And then I started painting a person and I messed it up so bad that I was fed up about it. And I thought, okay, I'm done painting. I'm not done painting, but I just don't want to paint people. I like dogs more. Okay, so I need to clean my fingers because everything will be black in a few seconds. Yeah, it's a really good thing to do. Thanks, Nuneka. It's really cool to do this every Saturday. And maybe we can't join every Saturday because I know for sure that when all the quarantine corona thing is over, we got stuff to do on Saturday. But if we can do it like with a group and maybe rotate or something, that would be so cool. I think a lot of you guys discovered other crafters that you didn't know of. I forgot these two. And yeah, we kind of grew the community together as well. And I think that was really cool. So I learned, I got to know a few new people as well. And I think that is really amazing. Okay, so get these there. I'm still waiting for the moment that I do a live stream and just really awful planned it because I'm always done within the hour. I'm always finishing within the hour. Well, besides my own streams that I do only on my channel. But that is more of a coincidence than it's really something that I thought about or anything. So I'm still waiting for the moment that I'm just not going to make it in an hour. Tiffany, they are cleaning your house. That is like a good thing. So you can watch live streams while your house gets cleaned. Okay, so I really made a mess this time with all the black gesso. But now you can see how easy it is to use a glass tabletop. Yeah, I was watching your stream, Alexandra, while I was having dinner, but I was watching it and I was like, oh no, this isn't like really nice. Like Nikki was sitting there on his phone while I was watching the stream and eating my dinner. We are addicted to crafting. Beach themed is cool. Like the first brush I did was beach themed also. Okay. Get this here. So I'm going to show you guys if I can make these crack a little bit more. But they already did, I guess. Pretty much enough. Now I'm going to, oh yes, I'm going to use something really cool. And you guys are going to see this in my video that is going to upload in a few days as well. But this is so cool that I need to show you guys this. So this is lava paste by Andy Skinner. See what it does. I'm not sure if you already know it. You don't get the whole stress effect. But I love this paste. Wow. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add it with a palette knife, but then I'm going to, how do you call it? Even it out with a sponge. Just because it's going to give this insane cool texture. Let me show you guys what this does. Okay, make sure to watch the screen. Like really, really, really pay attention. You're going to be amazed. Okay, look, 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 look. It's going to boil, and that is going to create these, yeah, what's it called? Drops? It is going to create a moon landscape. I love it. So probably a lot of you think, oh, I know that already. That's not new. No, I know it's not new, but I like it anyway. So I didn't include that in this description box, but I can do it later. This is so cool. I love, 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 love this. You see, it's really, 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 really cool. And then together with the black gesso and the wax, this is going to be so cool. Oh, I'm not sure, Claudia. I don't know puff paste, but it sounds really cool. Yes, this is, I think, one of my favorite magical pastes. And the only one. It kind of is similar to the Nouveau expanding mousse, but then I think this is a little bit more spectacular. Okay, I'm definitely going to find that out, Claudia. So puff paste, right? Okay, so now I'm going to create a black background and add some paste, wax. So the reason that I said it about the time thing is that I kinda am thinking that I might not finish this one within the hour, but I'm going to do my very best. Maybe if I'm really going really fast. Oh, this is so cool. I love this. So I actually wanted to show you guys a embossing powder technique as well. So I'm going to do it on one piece to show you guys, just so you've seen it. and then you can experiment it with the technique yourself. This is so cool. Look at this. Look at that texture. I love it. Just wait and see until there is wax on this. This is just, oh, so cool. Okay, so set this aside for a little. I'm going to do a little magic trick with embossing powder. So I was planning on doing it on every piece of chipboard that I had, but I'm pretty sure I won't be able to show you guys the last couple of finishing touches of my project. And I would think that would be a bit of a, yeah, I would be sad if I couldn't show you what I was planning on making. So that's the reason why I'm going to show you this technique just on one piece. So I'm adding chunky, no, not this one. I'm adding, where is it? Chunky embossing powder. Let me see where it is. Here you are. And this is Chunky Embossing Powder by Lindy's Gang. And this is the color, let me see. It is Groovy Granite. And this is like a really, really, really awesome embossing powder because it's ta-da, chunky. But it's also really cool to use together with other embossing powders. So have you ever heard of UT? Ultra Thick Embossing Enamel, Enamel. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. And together with Lindy's Gang embossing powder, it's so cool. Yeah, me too, but you can hardly ever buy it anywhere. So this one is taking a little longer than other embossing powders just because there are like these chunky pieces in there. But that doesn't, I don't mind, but it's really cool. Look at this. I love this. I was imagining the whole Facebook live stream thing where all the hearts came up now. So thanks for your support, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You are amazing. So if you haven't hit the thumbs up thingy and you like my video, please do a thumbs up. And subscribe if you want to. I would love to see you subscribe. So this is Ultra Thick Embossing Enamel or Deep Chunky, Deep Impression Enamel, whatever it's called. And the thing that I really love about this is when I melt the chunky embossing powder, so the UT, the Ultra Thick Embossing Powder, it also melts the embossing powder underneath a little bit further, which gives it like this really cool plastic, yeah, well, glass kind of. Yeah, Sarah, it's underneath in the description box. So I bet you guys are all waiting for Finnabair's or Anna's stream as well. That is really going to be cool, obviously. So let me see if I can fix this piece in about 10 minutes. I'm not sure, but I'm going to try. Yeah, look at this, guys. I love this. So normally I would do several layers, maybe even add a different color of embossing powder as well, but I just don't have the time. But know that you can add like literally as many, that is like the word that I use the most this life. But you can use several layers, just as much as you like. But make sure to leave it for just a bit if you're working with multiple layers, to make sure that it's really like cured before you work on it furthermore. Oh, it was actually embossing powder, Alison. So I'm going to grab my Lindy's because that's a bit faster right now. Yes, I'm going to use Jazzy Jiving Purple because Jazzy Jiving Purple is purple with a golden shimmer, which is gorgeous. And I wasn't planning on purple, but I did it anyway. So normally I would also add a couple more layers of black gesso on top of the elements. But yeah, something with time. Yeah, and the cool thing is that the parts that that weren't covered with black gesso all the way, look, they turn purple and the rest is golden. I really, really love this. Just keep in mind that not every Lindy's color is covering on black, but it's just something that you need to experiment with. Okay, so now I'm going to add some of my waxes. Maybe I shouldn't do that with my finger. So I'm just going to add some of the wax. I need to figure out if I'm going to use a finger or a brush, but it's a finger. And the thing is, look what happens to the lava paste. It's really a texture live stream. I could easily only create this and that was enough. It's really cool. So I hope you guys have some new ideas on how to create texture. Look at this. I really, really love this. Really, this is really 1 hour stress. You feel me, right? So this is cool. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to color my elements and I'm going to, thanks Anna. I'm going to show you guys how I'm going to adhere them to my projects, just so you know what it would look like. But then I'm going to finish it off screen. I think that is what I'm going to do. So look at this. Isn't this amazing? Yeah, I'm going to need a bit more color. I'm going to do a combination of bronze age wax and aged brass, if I can find it. Here it is. Just because it's a little bit more. Look at this. Ah, that's so cool. I love it. Yes, yes, yes. This is perfect. So I always like to use a bronze or maybe a copper color on top of my metal pieces, just because it's more like a natural color. So I always end up using like aged brass or silver or something like that. Woo, I got 3 minutes. Oh, wow. I was already expecting this, so that was why I said, I'm not sure if I'm going to make it. So now, here it is. So let me show you how I was going to plan my piece or do the composition. Okay, let's go. Let's use the color I never used before. Oh, wow. I'm really proud of myself right now. Yeah, well, it's going to be finished within 10 minutes, but the hour stress. Hey, Vasilis, friend. So good you're connected again. Yeah, but I never use red amber. This is so cool. So I'm just quickly going to show you guys how this will look when it's finished. I think I'm going to, what color should I use? Let me see, maybe silver. I think silver would be cool. So as long as you're here and I'm almost finished, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you like my videos. That would be so cool. Thanks, guys. I have a lot of full-length tutorials with voiceovers and everything on my channel, so I think you'll probably be entertained for quite some time. So let's add a bit more color here. So I'm really proud of myself that it's almost finished. I almost made it in time. Okay, so I'm going to finish the rest of the piece outside of the screen so you guys can hop over to Finn's channel. Yeah, well, if you have any questions about what I've created, please let me know in the comment section. I would really, really, really like that. And please do a thumbs up and a subscribe to my channel, please. And I sound really desperate too. That's weird. Thanks for all your support, especially the ones that gave me a little extra using the super chat. That was really amazing, and it really made me feel very special. So thanks for that. Thanks for your support. Thanks for all your nice, cool chat and everything. And it was really fun to talk to you guys this way. Yeah, be sure to check out the other social media accounts of all the artists that are joining this hub as well. So the Instagram accounts and Facebook pages and everything. And yeah, enjoy the rest of the hub and enjoy Anna's stream, who is next. You will find the link in the description box. Have a great night together, guys. Thank you. It's exactly 9 o'clock. Bye.